Hey everybody, this is Mike with Stapleton Consulting Services. I just want to touch base with you real quick about a basic idea that I'm going to shamelessly steal from my pastor, thank you Jason, where some time ago during the COVID he was doing a series about anxiety, basically, about fear, which is rampant in this time of COVID and all this other crazy uncertainty that's going on. And the basic concept is that you cannot be both fearful and grateful at the same time. And if you think about it, if you're focusing on all the things that are going right, that kind of crowds out the fear of what's going to go wrong. And I want to apply this idea to relationships, specifically to marriage. And so I'd like you to imagine, think about, I refer to this as the didn'ts and the doesn'ts, the nevers and the always. So, when I'm working with couples in marriage, especially if I'm talking to somebody individually and then I talk to their spouse individually, what I hear consistently is, well, he doesn't do this and she didn't do that and he never does this and she's always like this. And as you hear that coming out, you notice that that's a pretty negative focus, a negative mind frame. And what I challenge couples to do is to individually focus on this, hokey attitude of gratitude idea. But it sounds silly, but it is also pretty valid that if I'm focusing on how much I appreciate my wife and how much I appreciate my kids, that crowds out frustration about stuff that they may not be doing the way that I wish they were doing it. And if I'm intentionally focusing on what I'm grateful for and intentionally communicating that gratitude to the people that I care about the most, there's no way that cannot benefit our relationship. Instead of intentionally focusing on what isn't happening, how I'm not getting what I want, how I'm not getting what I need, and how they're not doing what I want them to do, well, that's obviously pretty frustrating. So kind of here's a little challenge for you to plug into your thinking today is, if you find yourself resentful or frustrated towards someone that you really care about, maybe instead of focusing on what's not going the way you would like, focus instead on what it is about them that you are grateful for and communicate that and see what happens in that relationship. So instead of focusing on the didn'ts and the doesn'ts and the nevers and the always, focus on what is happening, what is good and positive and things that you can be grateful about. And I imagine it'll change your attitude. So kind of like you can't have fear and gratitude at the same time, you also can't hold on to resentment and be grateful at the same time. So please give it a try, see what happens. Please consider liking and sharing this video. And if you have any thoughts about a future video that you'd like to see, please let me know. If you want to reach out to find me, you can get me at stapletonconsult@gmail.com for email, or you can reach me directly at 904-502-1952. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe.